Hello and welcome to Gullah Chat. I'm your host, Donna Pazant, and joining me for this chat today is co-founder of the Gullah Festival, Reba Pazant. Reba, say hello to the people.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm so glad you were able to join me today. I have been trying to produce videos that will give people information about Gullah and the Gullah Festival. And so we're touching on different aspects of Gullah. And so today I wanted to focus on the language. So, and also in each chat, we try to give a little bit of history about Gullah. So before we get into the language, what can you tell us about Gullah itself and like where it comes from?
Gullah comes from the enslaved Africans who were brought over from the coast of Western and Central Africa. They were brought to the coast of Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and North Carolina as well. They were brought over because they knew how to grow rice. Indigo was the primary source of the South getting rich. They got rich off of the free labor from these enslaved Africans.
Okay, and so how does language fit into all that? Because I've heard that, you know, the people were able to communicate in like different ways and all the languages had to kind of come together. But what can you tell us about the language of Gullah?
Well, the language of Gullah is a mixture of Creole and broken English. And I can speak Gullah, maybe not as well as some of the other people on the island, but if you want to hear me speak something in Gullah, you want to hear me say something?
I do.
Okay.
Because I know they have a lot of, okay, go ahead. I'm excited.
Well, I can tell you about one of my experiences when I used to work over there. Well, no, I won't tell you that one. I'll tell you about another time when I was in high school. And, you know, they got this thing on Land's End called the Land's End Light. And I ain't make them up now. You can look on the internet and find them. It called the Land's End Light on Frogmore, South Carolina. So anyway, you know, when you're young and dumb, you can do some stupid thing, yeah? So me and my boyfriend, we'd have gone down there to see this here light, because I didn't hear all about the light. I won't see the light. So it been dark. So we had to go down there and park next to this here tree. So we parked at this here tree. Mind you, it been dark now. We ain't seen nothing. Then all of a sudden, I see these two lights. It started looking like a car headlight. And then next thing I know, you see two red lights underneath the car. I said, but that ain't right. And then the light move up on side the car, and then it go on top the car. There been a car coming, but them other lights been coming too. Man, I done get so scared. Boy, we cut on the car pass us. But them red light and that white light is suddenly went away. So we gone on back home. And so me, dummy, I said, well, I don't believe what I see. So next weekend, we gone out there again to see this here light. Man, this time that thing almost came to the car we've been in, yeah? Great day. You talk about get out there fast? Man, I won't see no more light after that. I see enough of the light, you hear me? I see enough of that light. But it's a real thing, man. You can park it. There are trees. I guess you can park several places, you know, if you want to. But parking by this particular tree, and the story about the light, there are two versions. One of the story is that it was a Confederate soldier who was patrolling at night carrying a lantern, you know, and there been some Yankee soldier who cut off his head. And so this guy with the lantern, he's still walking around looking for his head. Now to me, that crazy, because all this time he ain't find his head while he's still looking at. And then the other story is that it was a slave who was sold to a far plantation. But he yearned so much to be back home because he missed his wife and everything, that he come back, looking for his wife back home. So there are two versions. I ain't know which one right because I ain't been there. All I know is I done had enough of that light. I almost see no more light. When I go home and tell mom about the light, she says, Sam, you're right. You ain't had no business going down there. I say, oh Lord. Anyway, that's my story about the light.
Wow. Yeah, that was quite entertaining. I don't think I need to see the light. I think that your version is good enough for me. Both of your stories, your experiences, I will live vicariously through you. I'm good on the light. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, she is also the one who does the Gullah tours. Now, we're not going to go into what is what you're going to see on the tours when you come to the Gullah Festival. We'll do that in another video. But I just wanted to let you know that this is the person who actually does the tour. So when you do the tours, do you speak Gullah?
Now I do. But when I first started doing the tour, I just spoke my regular English. And then one of the tourists asked me, well, if this is a Gullah tour, I want to hear some Gullah. So after that, man, I started speaking Gullah. I talk Gullah from the time before we get on the tour to the time they get off the tour, because I ain't want to hear that no more about they want to hear Gullah. I speak Gullah to them, and when they don't understand what I say, I tell them they can ask me questions. And so sometimes they do, and I repeat them slow so they can understand.
But that's good. I think that, for an authentic experience, if you want to experience Gullah, because people who come to the Gullah Festival, they are coming for the Gullah experience. So I'm glad that they are able to get that on the tours. So those of you who are listening and watching, thank you so much. If you want to follow us on our social media platforms, we are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we have a YouTube channel where you can see all the videos that we're doing now. And we're really trying to give you a lot to lead up to the Gullah Festival, so you can kind of know about it, what you might experience. And what you heard here today, you'll just get more of that at the Gullah Festival. So just be sure to go to originalgullahfestival.org. That is our website to find out information about the festival, and the ticket prices are there as well. We have a GoFundMe campaign that is active. It's Keep the Gullah Culture Alive. And we also have a donate button on the website. So if you would like to donate to the festival, we would appreciate that, as we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization and we're all volunteers. And so we just would really appreciate your support. And we thank you for your support. Those of you who have been loyal followers and participants in the Gullah Festival for years, over 30 years now, we just say thank you, and we really do appreciate your support, financial and even just your presence. So we just want you to know that you are appreciated, and after 2 years of being away from you, we can't wait to get back together and have this reunion, So that's it. Until we come back to our next Gullah Chat, I'm Donna.
I'm Reba. Y'all come on to the festival now, man.
And we'll leave it at that. Be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.